Hey there, everybody. What's going on?
Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch Radar.
I hope you are doing well while we get things started here and get everything warmed up. I was able to figure out what I had done wrong with the 8mm film digitizer, and this is one of the reels that was successful. As you can see, it's a lot smoother than our first time around. There were a couple of tiny little things you had to slip the film into that the instructions, of course, didn't really point out. So, yeah, Chuck, they turned out nicely. So they turned out on the YouTubes. I've been addicted to this game today. Right? Looking forward to this, Benny. How are you? Chuckus, how are you? So yeah, as you can see, a lot smoother than the first time where the film is actually locked into place as it gets scanned and not just sitting loosely like what was happening before. Yeah. Hey, by the way, you guys, we're doing a giveaway today. It's Friday. I did not forget. So yeah, just a little look at look how big this, like how much space there was in the airplane seats then. This is in 1975. This is my grandfather's trip to Indiana. They were living in Oregon, my grandfather and my grandmother. And we were able to figure out when this was just because my one cousin who is in this was born in July of 75, and she is a baby still, but there are Thanksgiving decorations up. So we assume this is around Thanksgiving of 75. And which would mean I have probably just turned 5 years old. So yeah. Good to see you guys. We're not going to watch this whole thing, trust me. But I did want to show you guys that it did actually turn out and we got it figured out. And yeah. Have you figured out anyone that was in the first video? No, Benny. I showed it to my mom. She didn't recognize anyone. There are a lot of the, you know how they would take the film and turn them in and they would have them developed. There are a lot of little tiny ones. They're probably about, I think they're like 5 minutes runtime. And they're all made out to someone named Rosemary Jones. Like they put that in they put the film in the little envelope and then you write your information and they know when to call you when it's developed. And no idea who Rosemary Jones is. I assume the Joneses were friends of my grandfather's, and the wife, because back in the day, was in charge of running the errands, and she's the one that dropped off the film. But I have no idea who they are. Limsey, Tier 1, 10 months. Thank you so much. Hey, as a thank you, let's turn on the old bat cam. Hey, there he is. That right there, that's my brother, my little brother in the light blue, and that's me in the dark blue, black snowsuit. Bat cam. Yeah, look at him. And yeah. Also, so far, I've found 3 porno films. True story. All of these reels are unlabeled, are not labeled. I think there have been 3 that have been labeled. And not homemade. They are, not homemade. Like, they apparently somehow... Just threading it into the digitizer is a process. I can't imagine wanting to watch a Randy Nudie flick and having to set up a projector, thread it. So far, 4 of them have been nudie films. It's been great. I just hate going through the process of getting it all set up, getting the reels set up, threading it through the thing, getting set up. Here we go. Oh, come on. When needs must, Edward. I guess so, Lindsay, but it's such a process. I feel like by the time I got it set up, I'd be like, I think I'm good now. Never mind. The moment has passed. But yeah, this is this is right here is that's my mom, my little brother, and myself. Enjoying an Indiana winter in 1975. So there we go. So yeah, we have Again, we have all of these that are labeled for the Jones family. Mom has recognized none of them. So there's part of me that's like, do I digitize all of them and just throw them up online because? Or do I just kind of skip them and throw them away? Yeah, I don't know. So we've only found this reel here, and there is one other reel from this same trip. And I think maybe 2 or 3 others that Mom has recognized anyone from. Most of these films, Mom has no idea who these people are, which is great. I feel like it's been time well spent. So, yeah, there we are. Hey, Nathan, how are you, man? Happy Friday to you. There's my little brother acting like a fool. There's me doing an awesome somersault. So, yeah, there we go. Let's do some power washing, shall we? Thank you, 8mm. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, hey, we did get it figured out. They turned out really nicely, actually. I'm very impressed with how good it does. It does a really nice job. I just wish any of these films, I was joking with Mom, I was like, man, these, oh yeah, there we are, fighting with Dad. By the way, check out Dad's, the fact that he, like, does, like, leg lifts with us on them. I'm like, oh my goodness. You got into the beta with 4 days to spare. I saw today that they had released the final, like, wave of beta access. Like, now everyone can get in. And I'm like, wow, you're going to let everybody enjoy just the full 12 hours, aren't you? Look at that. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. I have more of these still a buttload more of these to digitize. I'm actually finishing up one right now. It takes a while. But now that I realize we're not going to know most of the people, I don't care as much anymore. You know what, Chuck? When I saw that shot right there, I can definitely see the resemblance. So Dad would have been in 1970. He would have been 30 there. He was born in 45. This is 75, so he would have been exactly 30 years old. Or just about. Look at my awesome stunts. There I am waking up my grandfather like a patient young lad. You know what, Lindsay? I thought it was done as well. I thought today was the last day, but some people are talking like it goes through the weekend, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there we go. There it is. Harvey's doing really well. He did poop in the workout room. Which, I mean, he's a pup. We didn't see it happen. But when I went out there and was like, what is this? He definitely had shame, and he's pooped outside since. But that was the first time he didn't give me any kind of a sign. He also seems to have multiple signs when he has to go to the bathroom, and I haven't quite figured them out yet. But that's what this part of the process is for. Lindsay, I saw that you guys, your dog got adopted? Like you already found a home for him? Is that true? Did I remember that correctly? But he is downstairs. We call it his room. We don't call it his cage. He's in his room, and he does really good. When he goes into his room, he's super happy. It's very roomy. He's got a lot of toys, and yeah. So I'm going to shrink the bat cam. Batman went and got his shots on Wednesday, and then all day, I didn't stream yesterday. Partly because I wanted to take care of Harvey, but also partly because Batman would not come out from underneath this. We could not see him yesterday. He crawled, and I think he was just still feeling. When he goes and gets his shots, he feels them for like days, and he just was not doing well. So I had to watch over him. He had an adoption event tomorrow. The shelter has been in touch with us through the fostering process, and when hearing how well he was doing with training, they asked us to bring him. So there's a good chance he... Oh, okay, so he didn't get adopted, but... I gotcha. I can imagine mixed emotions. That seemed very fast. Like, if he does go and get adopted, that was so fast. You guys have had him less than a week in the house, right? Was it this week? Career mode, let's clean the van. Hey, great news, you guys. Finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust. There's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. I can't wait to hang out with you guys and do some power washing. Did someone say van? I think Chuck is in there feeling shame right now. If we spray this down and Chuck's inside, start this job. Whoa, look at all those controls. Never mind. RT, use washer. Oh, I love it already. Oh, I'm in love. Len, this is Chuck's van. Rotate nozzle. There we go. Okay. Dilemma. Switch nozzle. Oh, hey. 25 degree, 40 degree. Change stance. All right, do the crouching. Oh, and the laying down. Nice. Oh, we can also jump for... Oh, look how... What happened up here? The dandruff. Show dirt. Oh, nice. All right. All right. Can't handle the satisfaction. I'm telling you, aim mode. Oh, nice. Okay. So I can either... All right, gotcha. Hey, Ix, how are you, friend? It's bird crap. It totally is. Love how hyped you were for this game and Married to the Games this week. I know, right? When we play House Flipper, one of the most satisfying things is to clean the floors. And I was like, oh man, a whole game where you're just cleaning the floors? Open, close tablet. All right, power washer extension, we've got none. Forms a wide fan of water at the expense of pressure. Oh, okay. How about this one? Oh, that's something I can write with. What's Married to the Games? Mr. T's thumb guard. Hi! I don't play, but I watched T one night, and it was very, very satisfying to see the floor cleaned. This just reminded me that I have House Flipper on my Switch and have barely touched it. I might have to take a break from Animal Crossing and flip some houses. Yeah, man! Open, close tablet. Oh, okay. The bonnet, the bumper, the bonnet. Oh, is this made in the UK? The bonnet is a very British term, right? The bonnet is the hood or the trunk? I forget. I've seen this go on sale on Steam. I kind of want to buy it, but I'm on the fence about it. Ix, it is on Game Pass. So if you've got Game Pass, you are in luck, friend. Hood, okay. Bonnet and boot. That's the other one. Boot is trunk. Yes, boot is trunk, yep. Dirty van. Chuckus. This is definitely Chuckus's van. Look at that. We can see the reflection of the garage door opener in the top of... Look at that. You know, Chuck, I tried to play Lawn Mowing Simulator. I actually played it offline, and it was a little too involved for me. Like, a little too technical. Kind of like the difference between Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsport. Like, one is just for driving around and having a good time, and one is for, like, you really know cars and engines and what have you. I know, Chuck, I feel bad that you hated it, because that was such a good stream, man. Just entertainment-wise, it was so good. Oh! This has satisfying dings? All right. Oh, yeah, the dings, man. Now give me a red skull. I told my sister about the dirty films I found in my grandfather's collection, but I didn't tell Mom. I didn't have the heart. Jamie and I had a good laugh about it. I think Mom would laugh, but I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to fill her in. The ding has literally kept me playing all day. You're still playing now. That's what I'm excited about as well, is playing this. I'm definitely going to play this tonight after the stream. I'm going to put Survivor on the computer, watch Survivor, listen to some dings, bring old Harvey upstairs. It's going to be a great weekend. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Just don't watch the stream from the other day where we explored Game Pass. I have not played Overwatch with the Moira reworks yet. Because I've been very distracted. Sarah's out of town, and so I'm raising the children on my own. One of them is very emo and sensitive. He's on the camera right now. I once found a dirty wall calendar in my dad's wood shop. He saw me see it and said, "Daddy needs things that help with his stress." Wait, how old were you at the time, Lindsay? Like, did you get what it was? Like, did you get what he meant? And it was like a little joke, or what in the world? I remember as a kid, the people that lived across the street from us, you were still in single digits. Oh, wow. They had two sons that were my age and my brother's age. So we grew up hanging out with them and playing with them. They lived right across the street from us. And I remember in their garage, if you go in the garage and look up, it was plastered with Playboy centerfolds. And we were little single-digit kids just hanging out in the, like, running around, and we'd go in the garage every once in a while to get like their bikes or whatever, and we'd see them. But we were so young that it wasn't titillating at all. It was just kind of like, oh, that's funny. He's got naked girls up there, and then that was it. You know, we were definitely more interested in our Star Wars action figures and what have you. But thinking back now, it's like, wow, he really didn't hide that. I mean, he was married. They kept their car in the garage and got in and out of it. All I knew was, I didn't know boobs could be that big. I was the type of kid that would 100% would have preferred he just ignored that I saw it. Yeah. Look how shiny this is. Interesting story to come in on. Hey, Basco, how are you, man? Yeah, we were yesterday. As part of Prime Days, I got a machine that digitizes 8mm films. And we've had these films that have been passed on from my grandfather. And he passed them on to my uncle, and then he passed away, and I got them, and I finally got a machine to digitize them, and we were just talking that none of them, I think maybe 3 of them were labeled in a box of like 30. And so far, we've found 4 nudie films. Remember going to my mom's best friend's house, and her husband had a poster like that up in the garage. The calendar was gone next time I entered the shop. I never saw it again. Oh, that's funny. I can't stop playing this game. Why is this game? Look at that. Benny's hooked on it. Drolo's is hooked on it. I also am enjoying the crack cocaine addiction of it. It's just really satisfying, right? Hey, look how shiny that is. It's insane. I stayed up till midnight power washing a playground. Yeah. I like the little button you can press to show you where the dirt is. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me when you can turn the nozzle of the water. Right? I like that too. Agreed. Yeah, it makes it really nice. For sure. Let's just lay down and get this tire, shall we? So, when we were streaming, maybe it was a Monday, Slothy was in, and she was talking about BarkBox. She recommended BarkBox for Harvey. Because, BarkBox Chewer. And, it was either that night then or the next morning. I was like, you know what? I might try out BarkBox. And then I felt guilty, and I also ordered a BarkBox for Batman. And the one for Harvey came yesterday. It came so fast. And, I gotta tell you, I had to give Batman some of the treats that were inside because I didn't want him to feel left out. That's a pretty good box. It's hilarious it has co-op, but it would be fun. I just move so slowly. I think, Drollos, it'd be a good game to just play with a friend, move slowly, and just chat, you know? Harper Shaw. There's a removal van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Oh. Lola is a multi-pet management expert. Speaking of which, there is a, I call it a meth house, that when I take the pets for walks that we walk by. And it's the most run down. It is so run down and janky, especially in this, it's, you know, we live in not a nice neighborhood, but we live in a, you know, it looks like a Steven Spielberg suburban neighborhood. But it stands out as jank. And when we started walking Harvey, we noticed that there is a big dumpster out front. They're painting it, and I was like, oh. And so today when I was walking him, a guy pulled up in a pickup truck. And he said, it's coming along, huh? And I was like, yeah, it really is. And he said, yeah, they're finally getting the kitchen done, and they're finally, I guess they did like all of the indoors, and they finally painted the porch. And I was like, oh, nice. New owners then? And he was like, huh? I said, new owners? He goes, no, it's my place. He was missing teeth. I don't mean to judge, but I told you it was a meth house. I knew it was. And also, I felt it weird that he talked about himself in the plural third person. Oh, they finally painted it. They finally got the kitchen done. Oh, they did? New owners? No, it's me. What? All right, whatever. You live in a pleasant neighborhood. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm getting faster as I learn to use the other aiming mode. I just watched some 30 Rock while playing last night. Be chill to catch up with friends, right? Exactly. Thank you, Basco. Yeah, that's a nice hat, right? Oh, you're awkwardly ignoring me. Too good. Wait, what? I missed it. I'm not ignoring you, Chuckus. Wait, oh, you're replying to Lindsay. Nothing, just dumb, ignored, Ed. Wait, what? What? I don't know what's happening. Open, close inventory. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Washing away. It's okay if I stand on here? I promise my boots are clean. Oh, there is a ladder there, but why use a ladder when you can just jump up on the van? Listen to that, man. I'm going to watch so much Survivor this weekend. I have watched a lot of it while Sarah's been gone. Hey, Chuckus, thanks for the lurk, man. I'm falling off. No, I'm not. Never mind. It's all good. I'm floating. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. Grouting Thomas. I get it. On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Harper Shaw, you little jokester. What's going on here? We gotta get some dad jokes going while we're cleaning here. Is that it? Hey, bonnet cleaned. I don't want to pick up or place equipment. I just want to power wash. Hey, windscreen. Oh. You guys call it a windscreen? We call it a windshield. Croca-Guy, no! No one said dad jokes! Croca-Guy, no! Also, how are you, man? What's going on, dude? Good to see you. How have you been? By the way, Lego update. Oops, what have I done? What have I done? Today, I pre-ordered the new Lego The Office set. Oh, snap. It comes out in October. But oh snap. Oh snap! Speaking of oh snap, it's Kate! With an 18-month sub! Only dad jokes when power washing. Kate, no, we can't do dad jokes. No! Kate, how are you, friend? What is happening? I gotta do some shout-outs, man. Lindsay resubbed. Kate resubbed. Neither one of them stream on a regular basis. Will asked for Lego for his birthday this weekend, and my goodness, they are expensive. That they are. Yeah. There's a reason we didn't have them as children. I realize now. We didn't have any money. Looks like we're all excited for dad jokes during PowerWashing Simulator. Ed, you better hose us down to calm us. Oh, I will. Caution, my boot to the head will be closer than it appears, so watch out. I got Jack, my son, a set for his birthday, just the miscellaneous block set, and it was like $40. The themed sets he wanted started at $65. I am not as much of a... I do like the Marvel films, but not enough to like... It's not like Harry Potter, where I feel the need to collect every one. But they are releasing a Sanctum Sanctorum set. That's the first Marvel set. Or I think they have released it. Or it's coming out. It's the first Marvel set to make me go, oh, that's cool. Don't let me get it, you guys. I still haven't bought myself the Lego plant set I want. Oh, Kate, definitely do it. All the plant sets are so good. I think we've got 3 or 4 of them, and they're kind of placed in various spots around the house. They're really nice because they don't look, at first glance, you don't look at them and say, oh, that's a Lego set. You're just kind of like, oh, that's cute. That's like, oh, that's a cool little plant. And then when you tell people it's Lego, at least in our experience, people have been like, wait, really? It's pretty cool. Lem, the bonsai is worth it, right? We have the bonsai sitting on Sarah's desk, and while she's gone, I changed the leaves from green to pink during the spring, and then while she's away, I'm going to change them back to green. And then every spring I'll change them back to pink again. But I'll keep them alive better than my real plants. That was part of the reason why Sarah wanted the succulent set, is because she loves succulents and they always die, and she gets really sad. And then she sees other people with succulents and she gets kind of, not FOMO, but I think she feels like, not a failure, but kind of like, oh, I think people are supposed to have plants in their house. I feel like we should have them too. I can't keep them alive. What's wrong with me? So now we've got these Lego succulents, and ta-da. Especially when it comes to getting them for kids. They cost more than a video game, and there was a time not so long ago that video games were the top tier for a birthday gift price, right? You kill succulents too? Bought my wife the orchid set, and she loves... Oh, Benny, nice. That's a nice set, isn't it? I have a half-dead succulent on my windowsill. Kate, come on. Let's be glass half empty. You have a half-alive succulent set on your windowsill. Come on, Kate. I will not put up with talking about Kate like that. Hey, the door's done. I have an aloe vera plant that is nuts, but the viney plants I have are basically invincible, I'm pretty sure. We got an aloe vera plant once because Sarah wanted to save money. Hubcap, tire, wing mirror. And so you can, like, cut open a leaf and get, like, aloe vera out of it. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. How often do you think we're going to be using aloe vera? We didn't really have a need for it. I don't think we don't use so much aloe vera. We needed a plant. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? I got your details from your friend Harper. I could really do with a hand at my place when you're free. All right. It's very happy in the studio of all places. I just want to live with artificial light, apparently. I cut it once to show Jack what happens. That's it. I'm just letting it grow. Oh, look at that time-lapse photography. Look at me go. Van looks fantastic. Told you it'd be fine under the grime. I've pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. Also, just met my new neighbor over the fence, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you got your first customer. Man, this game knows what it's doing. Yeah, it does. Clean the back garden. 213 Walnut Street, Muckingham. Hey, Doc. Is this Gabe? I hope you like a challenge because I'm pretty sure I got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, BT dubs. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks who are both down to their last knee, geez, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. You earned money cleaning your own van? Don't ask questions. Yeah. It's our backer is giving us some money, I think. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please, do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Although the way it's written, it looks like, thanks a lot, Cal. Thanks, Dursley Drollos. Oh, snap. All right. I'm going to get $150 for this. I got to clean this whole place. I mean, that's what we're here for. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florianne Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. You know, Calvin, I don't know that that's information I needed, but thanks, I guess. Oh, I just noticed there's a meter up in the left corner. It says what it is you're cleaning and how far along you are. Really want to get that orange stuff off. Has anyone ever used a power washer in real life? Back when I worked with Dad and we were painters, sometimes we'd use a power washer to wash off. If a paint on the outside of the house was really like flaky and it needed scraped off, we'd use a power washer to scrape the paint off. And it's going to be a real nice pond, Kate. Real nice. And there was a dude named Coleman, the old guy that worked with us, called him Woodnucky. I don't know why or what that means, but he was just like, friggin' Woodnuck. He kind of was a Woodnuck. I have for sure paint scraping and backyard cleaning like what you're doing now, yeah. And it was on this setting, and Dad was like, all right, whatever you do, don't like put your finger in front of it, because it's actually very, very, like, you can really do some damage with these things. Like, if I left it spray here, we could probably dig a hole in this, in anything. So Dad's like, don't put your finger in front of the thing. Hey, Clint, how are you? So friggin' Woodnuck, what's the first thing he does? That's right. Does anyone have a Band-Aid? Because Woodnuck put his finger in the stream and sliced up his finger. Friggin' Woodnuck, man. Oh, okay. I can wash this off. All right. Clint Turtle, how are you? Okay, so the orange does come off. Nice. Had to really power it up is all. Dude, that had to have been painful, right? It sliced his finger open. What a dork. I mean, Woodnuck was the proper name. I don't know what a Woodnuck is, but then after meeting him, you're like, yeah, Woodnuck fits. Oh gosh, I didn't even see these spots. Hey, pond liner cleaned. Excuse me. Yes, this is a Square Enix game. I love it. I love that we have like a big budget Power Wash Simulator game. Screen's gonna come off, right? Oh, no, it's clean. All right, cool. Look at Batman all curled up. So yeah, he's had a week. He's still not completely adjusted to Harvey. Harvey hasn't completely adjusted to the cat. Selena did finally have the courage to come downstairs while Harvey was out running around loose, and Harvey just commenced to chasing her, and Selena hasn't gone downstairs since. We'll get there. That's how she was with Batman as well, but Harvey is also a lot bigger than Batman, so. But we'll get there. I have faith. Lem, we're not 100% sure. I want to guess around 7 months, maybe. Way older than we were told, or that the picture indicated. The vet asked if he had his adult teeth. I think he does. I mean, I don't have anything to compare them to. I remember when we got Batman and he had his baby teeth, they were really, really sharp. But way sharper than his teeth are now. And Harvey's teeth are not sharp by any means. They just seem like regular dog teeth. So I assume they're his adult teeth. I don't know when those come in. I'm just excited. I think on the 1st is our appointment to take him in and have him. I told the vet, I just wanted to have them give him a once-over just to make sure everything is fine. I know the people told us everything was, but I trust my vet more than I do the people at that weird shelter. So I'm just excited. Not excited, but I'm just looking forward to the peace of mind that knowing everything is okay, and also the peace of mind of knowing that if it isn't okay, we can get it taken care of. He is a real good dog. He's very gentle, even though he's big. Wow, this looks great. I'm listening to the Will Wheaton audiobook, and I'm in the epilogue, where it's just him reading various blog posts that he wrote. And when you say epilogue, you think, oh wow, I must be near the end of the book. And then when I looked at my Audible app, I was like, boy, this thing's janked up. It doesn't even show that I've started the book yet. Nope, it's the epilogue, and I still have 9 hours of listen time. Looks way longer than I thought it was. Sarah the other day was like, are you still listening to that book? And I'm like, it's really long. Let's get the outside of these rocks. Brink. It's real relaxing, man. It's relaxing. It's satisfying. It's definitely one of those games. Like sometimes when Sarah says, what do you want to watch? I say something where I don't have to think. Like I don't have to pay attention. Like, so if I fall asleep or if I get distracted by my phone, it's fine. I don't have to like follow and pay attention to a plot. This is definitely a game of, you know what? I want to play a game, but I don't want to like concentrate or think. This is one of those games. I know you said, but my brain no work. What kind of dog is he again? He is a Border Collie Husky mix. He looks like he might have a little bit of German Shepherd in him, but it's just funny because depending on what angle you look at him from, you're like, oh yeah, definitely Collie. Oh yeah, definitely Husky. Especially on our cameras that have night vision at night when he walks by, and it's black and white. Definitely looks like a Husky. Okay, wow, I've missed a lot on here. I didn't realize. Stubborn and bossy? Not at all. Very, very loving, obedient. He can be stubborn when we go for walks if he doesn't want to keep going, but also it's new for him. So I don't want to like force him when he feels uncomfortable. I just kind of like help him ease into it. But I wouldn't call him stubborn at all. If there's something he wants and I tell him no, he listens really well. Should you power wash often? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Like if you've got a house like this and you put this nozzle on that setting, you could actually damage the side of the house really easily, especially if you do it that close. Had to see. Okay, what is still dirty here? Yeah, he got the good parts of the breeds. He is very talkative. Well, not very talkative, but he can't. When he gets talkative, he likes to talk, which is kind of cute. Well, I like that, Clint. You power wash as much as you want to, man. You chase your dreams. Clint Turtle, how have you been, friend? Oh, look at this. Wow, okay. Doing well. Ready to go back to work Monday. Oh, really? Nice. Oops, ads, BRB. All right, Glen Turtle. Yeah, you guys were doing a giveaway today. It's another Friday in July. You know we're doing giveaways. Oh man, getting underneath these. This is annoying. Oh, look at Chuck giving them out. Chuck's been very generous with that. He's been very philanthropic. Philanthropic. You already won. You can win again, Chuck. There's no rule against it. Clint with the tickets. Oop. Wow. Chuck got that t-shirt, man. Can I win once? I feel like there's poor Lem. It does feel like there's a rule against Lem winning once, doesn't it? Poor guy is one of our longest viewers, still hasn't won. Years, right? I feel bad. Like, the fact that Lem hasn't win, it's almost suspicious. It's almost like I'm doing it for the joke now. Like, and I promise I'm not. Then Soling's won like 9 times. I've won twice. Love my tumblers. But if I win, then I get to pick what Lem gets. Oh, snap. You know what? They took out the bikini. You can't get the bikini anymore. If that's what you were going to go for. What have we pressure washed so far? So far, we've pressure washed our van, and we did such a good job. The neighbor was like, hey, you want to pressure wash my backyard? And we were like, yeah. So far, all we've pressure washed back here is this pool. This little pool. Pond. Obvi, yes. I like when it's obvi. I like the difference between before and after. It's very satisfying. I bet Lim looks good in a bikini top. I mean, Lem does look good in a bikini top. I've seen his TikToks. Oh, Lem, don't sell yourself short, man. I bet you still look good in a bikini top. You kidding me? Oh, Ed, I love the Brew and the Beans mug. I just saw it for the first time, and it's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, a little memory of the very short-lived Overwatch professional team that got slaughtered. So get yourself a piece of history. Because it won't be around forever. You can only have a limited number of items in the store. And those will be one of the first things that get bumped. It was a great idea. I should post a circus pic of me in a gaudy green bra, says Lem. Ooh, look at that. Hey, you know what? Speaking of which, and in the other corner, I'm going to run the one of those old 8mm films, and I'll put it down here. And that'll give you guys something else to look at. So if you're super bored with power washing, you can be super bored with watching strangers' home movies. There we go. I don't know if I'm ready to see Lem in a bra. Who can get bored with power washing? I mean, I'm not bored yet. And we're almost an hour in. Ay! Yay! I didn't realize this wall counted as part of the wall up here. And I was like, man, I cannot finish this. And I was all getting down on the ground trying to get underneath there. And didn't realize we had all this yet to get. Whoa, Nathan, 99.92, number 3 on the leaderboard. Nice. Sick jump, bruh. Good air. Ay. Sorry. I think Falconer was 5. Rip. Oh, poor Falconer. Poor Falconer. Poor Johnny. Oh, that's the sound grass makes when it gets sprayed. That's awesome. I'd be mad if I were Clay. He got 100 first, but he's number 2. I know, right? But we all know. Even Chuckus helps remind us. So Chuckus isn't trying to fake anything, which is very good of him. It says a lot about Chuck. Chuck's a good people, by the way. He's lurking and in a meeting, so I'm not saying that just because he's here. I'm saying it because it's true. It's true. I am not number 1. I do declare. Oh, wait, Chuck's here. Never mind. Oh, no. He heard us talking nice about him. Run. Well, this is great. Oh, we gotta clean the doghouse. Poor pup. Hey. Guys getting some good jumps today. The jump must know it's Friday. Yeah, that's not bad. So what are you guys doing this weekend? What are the plans for the weekend? What should we look for showing up in your social media feeds? My parents are taking the kids overnight, so we're going to see Where the Crawdads Sing tonight. What is that, Nathan? At first, I read that as Where the Crawdads being in the name of a group. Like, we're going to go see Where the Crawdads Sing tonight. Then I realized sing is also capitalized, so maybe it's the title of a movie? Oh, a movie based on a book. Wow. I'm so out of the loop. With the doghouse cleaned? I don't remember if I got credit for it. Wait. Let's see. Doghouse. Door. Okay, yeah. Nice. Oops. There we go. I'm going to save that for last. Is it a book that both of you have read, Nathan? Or have only one of you read it? I'm going to jump up on top of here. There we go. I used to be subscribed to Entertainment Weekly. And then, despite the name, they were like, you know what? It's only going to come out once a month now. And then, all of a sudden, I started getting People magazine. And I was like, wait, what is going on? And then, I started getting Cosmo. Because I think they're all owned by the same company. But I don't get Entertainment Weekly anymore. I'm like, can I get the one I'm subscribed to? Came out a year or so ago. We both read it. Well, I listened to the audiobook and we enjoyed it. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you like it, man. I hope it's good. But I used to read Entertainment Weekly every week when it came out. And for some reason, when it switched to monthly, I'm so far behind. I think the last one I read had the Will Smith King Richard on the cover. It's been a while. Wow, this is really satisfying. And I know as soon as I said it, it sounded like I was being sarcastic. I'm really not. This is nice. I've heard that book is really good. This is Clint. Never mind. The book came out 4 years ago. Time's going way too fast. I think the Sonam Movsesian book, Conan O'Brien's Assistant, I think that came out just this week, I think. No, I pre-ordered it. I know it comes out in July. I couldn't remember when, but I think it might be out now. Very excited for that. I ended up getting the audiobook just because I like listening to their podcast so much. I was like, yeah, I'll listen to you guys. Read it. I went into it blind, not knowing anything. It was really good. I'd recommend it. Oh, that's cool. That's always good to hear because, yeah, I know nothing about it. I like how they call it a parasol. Like they're calling it by the proper name. Let's call it umbrella. Man. It's two souls? What? Oh, I get it, Zoltar. Hi, Zoltar. What's going on, man? That gives you anxiety going into a book blind? Really? I guess it is a much bigger commitment than like watching a movie. Like, you got to put it in a lot more time before you realize, this is kind of junky. Selena also has yet to venture downstairs. I think I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. So I moved her litter box upstairs, her food upstairs. Batman has a bowl of food up here as well. Mostly because Harvey can't, because he still hasn't learned the stairs yet. He doesn't want to, which is fine. It kind of gives Batman like his own space up here. So I moved his food up here because Batman is kind of like a cat, where Harvey is a dog, wherein as soon as you put his food out, Harvey eats it all up. And Batman is like a cat, where it's like, I'm going to nibble at this over the next 4 days. And so now that we've got Harvey, we can't really do that because Harvey will find his food and just eat it. So we have some food up here for Batman. Our doggo had a hard time with stairs for a bit. Really, Clint? Boy, I spent probably 20 minutes yesterday trying to get him putting treats up, that one more step, and as soon as his feet leave the hardwood floor in front of the steps, he does not like it. So we couldn't, but But again, it's a process. He's new. He still trips coming in and out of the back door because there are 2 steps. And he is always he's also really clumsy in general. She'd never seen stairs until she came to us at 2.5 years old. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Like, I can understand how that happens, but you don't really think of that happening. It's like, what? How? And then you realize, oh, yeah, I guess that could be a thing. Especially if they're a doggo that's not really exposed to much. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Well, J.A., if you word it like that, I'm not going to go over right away. Florian and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on rumblin' Mount Rushless and the pond was the crater. This guy's talking about his ex. I have no idea how we explained the fish being there, though. Yeah, Zoltar, these are that little animation going on. We got a little that little digitizer to digitize 8mm films, and that's just an example of one of them that I did. And yeah, that's little me right there. There's Mom with her cute little. It looks like 50s hair with the old flip updo, very 60s. But yeah. Why does he care about washing his deadbeat dirt bike? Who cares, Calvin? Are we friends? Yeah, I forgot that was still running because there's no sound on them. Calvin is the new Andy. Regan Andy. Whenever I hear a jump, I just assume it's Clint Turtle. Clint always remembers to jump. Which is better so far? I kind of like PowerWashing Simulator better so far because it's unlimited. There is a mode where you only have a certain amount of water and or time, and I feel like that defeats the purpose. But I like the fact that I didn't care for painting in House Flipper because I just hated the going back, refilling more paint, going back in. Where this, you're just power washing, man. You just spray and you don't worry about anything. It never gets empty. Didn't love House Flipper as much as you thought you would. Power washing was more fun. Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan. Is House Flipper on PS Plus? I don't remember. I know it was on Game Pass. I think it still is. I don't know if it ever went to PS Plus or whatever it's called. Oh, Power Wash. I don't know. Excuse me. Hey. Yeah, Power Wash is on Game Pass. Mashed taters. Yeah. I didn't know if she was talking about House Flipper or not. But I didn't know. We didn't know if it was on the PlayStation version of Game Pass, whatever that's called, Super PlayStation Now or whatever it is. I'm always weird about this stuff because it makes me just want to go do it in real life. See, Sloth, this makes me feel like I've done it, so I don't need to do it in real life. Also, Slothy, how are you, friend? Great suggestion with BarkBox. What? Slothy gifted a tier 1 sub to Clint Turtle. Slothy, thanks so much, friend. Whoops. Whoops. Wrong button. Sloth, we got a bark box for Harvey, and then I felt bad for Batman, so I got one for Batman as well. Harvey's already arrived. It arrived yesterday, which was crazy fast. I think Batman's is supposed to arrive like on next Thursday or something. Slothy, thank you for that.
And insert the mail.
I can make myself look like a demon. Oh, okay. Or the game started. I can't look like a demon anymore.
A bark box is kind of like, it's a monthly thing where it has dog toys in it, and we got super it's a box for like dogs that really like to chew. So we got like the super chewy box or whatever it's called on Sloth's recommendation, and there's really nice stuff in there. Hey, Average Joe, how are you? Sloth, I hear that you're the master on multiple pets. So here my next question for you. How did you deal with multiple pets and multiple food dishes? And how do you make sure the Hoggy McHoggy pets allow the I Take My Time pets to eat? Or did you have to just feed them at separate times in separate places? So like Omaha steaks for pets. I love that Omaha steaks is the last part. Yeah, so Batman's food dish is up here right now because Harvey doesn't come upstairs. He's still afraid of that. But I think that's going to have to be just kind of how it is. Cats or dogs. Yeah, and Selena's food is upstairs now, and then her automated food, her food dish that we keep downstairs usually, it's in a door that only she can get into. So basically, Harvey the Wonder Pup, and Batman. Batman doesn't, I guess, yeah, Harvey just wants to eat everything. Two doggos, yeah. And also, Sloth, how are you? Thank you again for that gift sub. It was very kind of you, friend. Giveaway at the end of the stream today, you guys. Sloth, I am in Heroes, Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers season of Survivor. We just have to watch the dogs what they eat. If Harvey starts going toward it, give a firm no. If he backs up or stops, give him a treat. Don't mix their bowls, too, so it doesn't cause confusion. Yeah, we have one. They're on opposite sides of the kitchen. You just finished that one? There were so many people in this season that I don't like. Joe, get out of here, man. Slothy, how are you? Slothy. Solnix, how are you? Is anyone's backyard really that dirty? Seems extreme. Yeah, the guy who hired us said in his note that he rented this place, and he's like, I think that they bred rhinos in the backyard. We had a thing for your dog, Jasmine, to try to train her to stop barking at everything. It was called a barker box. It was a little black box that you pushed a button and it made a loudish noise at the dog. That's why I didn't know what a bark box was. Oh, nice. I can't wait until you get towards endgame. Oh, no. Does it just unravel? You know what? I kind of like Ryan just because he reminds me of me when I was Ryan's age. Just a skinny little unathletic dork. And he really, what was her name? Ariana, Abby, the girl that he kind of not double-crossed, but he didn't tell her the way he was going to vote. And she was like, I trusted you. And he's like, I'm sorry. I feel really bad. And then he voted her out the next time. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude, you could have had a really cool girlfriend. I think she really liked you. But I always liked the skinny nerdy underdogs. I loved Cochran. I thought he was really cool, and he was funny. I don't know how I feel about the Marine guy. Comes and goes. Ben, I think is his name. Talking about Survivor, power washing the things. Doop, doop, ba doop, boop, 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 ba doop. It's like summer camp, though. Those relationships don't last. I don't know. Sometimes they do, Solnix. Oh, Boston Rob and what's-her-face got married. And they're still married. I think it's kind of like... I mean, this is a very extreme example, but I think it's kind of like going through war. And I think that they keep in touch with each other because no one else can understand what they've been through. And I found, I think it was Entertainment Weekly, actually. Usually when I'm watching a season, I'll look up certain, I say characters, contestants. And there's always, Entertainment Weekly did like a COVID series where they followed up with pretty much every Survivor contestant. And it's funny how many of them say, oh yeah, I still talk to so-and-so. Solnix, how are you, man? Did you start your job Wednesday? Or do you start it soon? For some reason, Wednesday sticks out to me. And I don't know why. Just the day Wednesday. I don't know if it was this one or an upcoming one. But I hope you're doing well, man. I miss you, bud. Oh, if anybody wants that old film rerun, just let me know and I'll turn it back on in the corner. You start in like a week. Okay, cool. How do you feel? Are you nervous? I know Limsey is feeling anxious again, but how are you feeling, man? Been super busy with life stuff before you start. That's good. Gives you no time to stress about it. We were talking about how about the whole adoption fair with Echo, and man, that was quick. Sort of excited to start making money again. Yeah, that's definitely a perk. Echo is the foster dog, yes. And I didn't realize until I was seeing, I think, Lindsay's thing, that you guys named her Echo because the way her ears point upwards. I thought it was just because she's been playing Overwatch, and Lindsay really liked Echo. I had no idea that's why it was the name. Felt like a fool among thorns. They didn't mention it when we picked him up. Just brought it up like 2 days ago. Hey, Sheehan, how are you, man? What's going on? Wait, I don't get the ears thing. Prompts the name Echo. Because kind of like, they're kind of like bat ears and like echolocation, I believe. I basically played this in Fortnite this morning. I made a ton of new presets with themes. Relaxing. Yeah, I like it when you play a game that you don't have to think about. It's very nice. Echolocation, boom! Got to take the kiddos for their annual checkup in a few. Oh, all right, all right. When I get older, I say we. I'm not going to speak for you. When I get older, I think for most people, as they get older, going to the doctor becomes a little more frightening thing because there's just so many things that we're supposed to check for and look out for that could possibly be found. Do you have that, Sheehan, with your kids when you take them in? Like, oh, I hope they don't find anything? Or because they're so young, is it just like, oh, they're just going in for their checkup? Like, I hope you don't have that nervousness for them. Or maybe you do. Maybe that's a parent thing that I never really thought about. Like, I feel like as a parent, there's a lot of things to be fearful of when it comes to your kids. Like, I hope they don't get in trouble when they go to a friend's. I hope they're okay in the car. And I never really think of that being one of the things. When you go to a doctor, I hope they don't find anything. But maybe it's not a thing. Until now. Sorry about that. If that's the case. Taking kids is more like, hope they behave and don't break anything. Hey, do they still have highlights for kids at the doctor? Also, I've never seen that anywhere except a doctor's office. Like, if you wanted, could you subscribe to that magazine, or is it only for doctors? I loved highlights for kids. I loved Goofus and Gallant. I loved judging Gallant hard because he always did everything wrong and mean, and he was a jerk. Oh, you guys had it at home. Wow, look at that. Old Goofus and Gallant. That's such like a 50s pair of names, isn't it? Hey, don't be like Goofus. And Gallant. You're so wholesome, Ed. And then there was always the, like in the pictures, in the hidden objects. There was always one that you couldn't find. Where the freak? What parents name their kids Goofus? Look at that. It's off. You know, it's funny. It's kind of like one of those things, Lem, where like it's the power of names, and it's like, well, no wonder he turned into a jerk. You named him Goofus. Then I'm stooping for the coffee. Stopping for the coffee. It's been a long morning so far. Oh man, you've earned the coffee then. There we go. Should be fine. What? Okay. I bet it's hot and gross while you're doing this. I hope not. I hope we're in Arizona. I hope we're not in Louisiana. Or Indiana. I was going to say any state that ends in Anna, but I don't know how, I don't think Montana's too bad. So Andrew and I agreed on a boy name, and it was Casper, so I guess I could understand how you arrive at Goofus. I don't know, I feel like Casper isn't as bad as Goofus is. You just have to understand the jokes that he's going to hear his entire life. Like, look, when you're a kid, people are going to ask you if you're a ghost, and when you're in college, people are going to tease you about being the mattress. You hear that, Chuck? He wishes he was in Arizona. Oh, yeah, I would take an Arizona summer over an Indiana summer any day. I love dry heat. Casper with my last name would be a good name. I'm trying to remember what your last name is offhand. You don't have to say it in the chat, of course. I know I've seen it. Hey, Doc bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. What do? I'm being Beetlejuiced. Oh, what I do. Oh, Sloth was talking. I was talking about how I wished I was in Arizona because Solnik said he bet it's hot and gross wherever we are doing this, and I said I hope we're in Arizona. And then Slothy said, "See, Chuck, Ed wishes he was in Arizona." I've just started my campaign to get Chuck to visit. Oh yeah, definitely. You're going either this month or next? Oh well, settled. This month. Well, that was easy. I don't know if that's the power of Sloth's persuasion, or if Chuck is so rich he's like, where do you want me to go next? I'll go there. You can attend Twilight at twilight, so Chuck can take a nap again, but just at a different time of day. Oh, I missed a lot. What? Boom. I realize I am at my happiest when I can travel and see my people. Yeah, it's nice, right? I've been doing Spanish. It's Andrew's thighs. Oh, there's also that. Yeah. I've been doing Spanish on Duolingo. I took a couple years in high school, so it's not like I'm totally starting from scratch. I remember a lot of it. I still cannot for the life of me remember cup. I'm going to say taza. I don't know if that's right. But then the other day, Arky was talking about learning Hawaiian, and I saw that Hawaiian is on there, and I was like, oh man, that'd be cool to know Hawaiian, but I didn't know how much that would jack me up to try to learn 2 languages at once, so I didn't. Taza is cup. All right. Thank you, Chuck. Taza is cup. I don't know how to remember that, man. I remember vaso is glass just because vaso is like vase, and a vase oftentimes is breakable. Pigeon? Poor Chuck didn't get a lot of thigh action because it was cold in Seattle comparatively. Aw. Hawaiian pigeon? I have no idea, Lem. I didn't even open the Hawaiian section to see. I also don't even know what version of Spanish I'm getting. I don't know if it's Spain Spanish, Mexico Spanish, somewhere else Spanish. It just said Spanish. My idea was to carry Andrew on my shoulders and get a pic of me betwixt the thighs. Huh. What's the word for pigeon meat? Carne de pigeon? Ay. Ay. I don't know what I want to do last, the floor or like the walls. I kind of feel like Daniel-san, just cleaning this whole garden for Mr. Miyagi. Oh, squab. Gotcha. Oh, it's a combo of native, several Asian dialects, and English. Oh, okay. Thank you for the explanation. I had no idea what you were talking about. Underage pichon. Hey. I translated squab and it sounds way cooler in Spanish. Squab's pretty good. Although just from how it sounds, you wouldn't think it meant bird. You'd think it meant something else. I don't know. Like last night when Harvey pooped in the house. That was like squab. Like what you would think squab would mean. I have a Bible written in it, and it's my favorite translation, says Lem. Look at that. Why do you have a pigeon Bible, Lem? Is it sloth? I think, not that I'm asking to be told what it is, but I think I'm glad to report I don't know any derogatory words for Native Americans. And if I do, I don't know that they are derogatory. Very happy about that. You only do because Arizona. I used to read the mess out of, I want to say Joseph Hillerman. And he writes detective novels that take place on Native American land. I really liked him a lot. I didn't either until I was like, oh, what's this mean? Seems so fun if they named a whole dang mountain after it. A preacher read 4 verses out of it, and I turned to Anti-Gamer and I said, I need that today. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty soothing. An hour and a half. Oh my gosh. You guys, time flies when you're power washing. I'm loving this. It's also, I think this is a really good stream game just because we can just, kind of like yesterday when we were uploading, or the day before when we were digitizing those films, we can just kind of hang out and chat. Hey, nice. How we doing on the pond edging? Oh wait, pond edges 92%. Wait, what? What? Let's just start doing this. Let's just work our way down. I read once that if you get overwhelmed, if you're like, I gotta clean my room, and then it's that situation of I don't know where to start. I read once that you just like pick a corner and just, instead of like cleaning as you wander around and get distracted and stuff like that, to just pick a corner, start there, and then just clean and work your way outward and along, rather than trying to haphazardly clean. I think it also depends on the person and what kind of person they are, how they think. If only we could power wash our brains, right? It's you every weekend. That's the only way the man cave gets cleaned. It won't let me go down further than that, so we'll see if I can clean a whole circle without moving. Hey, Johnny! Thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, I can clean underneath my feet without moving. Just have to finagle. Nice. Very nice. How quickly do you guys get through a season of Survivor? I mean, I'm the only one that's watching it, so I get through them pretty quickly. Like, I don't have to wait and, like some shows we go through slowly because we have to, you know, both be there at the same time to watch, just so I'm not watching ahead. So I'm the only one watching, so I go through them pretty quickly. I watch them, and I have them on oftentimes while I'm working. While I'm cooking dinner, I'll set my laptop up on the kitchen counter. It's up a lot. So I'm trying to think what season I was on when Sarah left. On Tuesday, just to see. I will probably finish it soon, Sloth. I wouldn't be surprised if... I mean, definitely by Monday it'll be done. It'll be done by Monday for sure. I was gonna say, if tomorrow was a weekday and I streamed, I would probably be done by tomorrow. I'm probably halfway done with it now. They've definitely merged. I think I've watched the season before this was Game Changers. And if I didn't start that after Sarah left, I was only a couple of episodes in. So I've already watched an entire season since Tuesday. I kind of fly through them. So yeah, the next time we talk, we'll be able to talk. For sure. I thought it was okay. I'm not a fan of Debbie. At least Phil was entertaining. Phil, the secret agent. The government agent. Debbie just... I don't know. I think she reminded me too much of people that I knew. The Siri part was amazing. Yeah, they do a good job. I don't realize... When I watch the series... week to week and season to season, and there's a half a year between a season or some, you know, I don't realize how often they, until you watch them all at once, how often they repeat challenges as far as like, oh, it's this one again. I always thought, I didn't realize they repeated any challenges. It is funny how often they bring them back. Hey, Barnaby, how are you, man? What's going on, buddy? Power washing goes great. I'm loving it. Having a great time. Super soothing. Great chance to just hang out with chat. But I don't know what else they do on the show. But I would love to be one of those people that tests the challenges. That'd be so much fun. I wonder if Jeff does them. Jeff Probst has to do them, right? Just to do it. Like, I feel like it'd be... I could see anyone being like, oh man, can I try this? Some challenges are so good though. I know why. Oh yeah, definitely. And you think, wow, to build some of that stuff and only use it one time. Oh, that's too bad. So I totally understand why they do it, and I'm not mad about it. But I didn't realize how often they do that. Doing all right trying to avoid working on Friday to no avail. You can do it, Baron Bay. We have faith in you, man. Have you tried power washing? Wow, looks great, man. Looks great. Maybe the fun ones. It's funny during HHH they go, this brand new challenge. Oh, I didn't realize. Like the ones that are, I really like the one where it's like a big wire setup and they put a ball through the top and it goes around and goes around and they have to catch it and put it in the top and see how many they can put in there. I would love to have that like in my house. I think that'd be a fun one. Did you pre-order God of War? I did not. No. I probably will if there. I might if there's something. If there's some sort of a bonus thing you get with it, besides like the soundtrack or whatever. But since I'll get it digital, I don't feel like a super rush to. You know, they're not going to run out. Love that challenge. I want to see how hypnotic it is. Yeah. I like that one a lot. And I also like some of the physical ones look fun because they're just kind of like, I want to see if I could do it. Because I love to swim. And so I guess I just have never swam that. Oh, is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. And sometimes, saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy, like a toffee pie on wheels. What? Harper, stop messaging me. But I never realized how tiring swimming can be. I wouldn't know whether to drive it or... Harper, stop it. Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. Okay, Harper, I don't care about that. Stop messaging me, you weirdo. That was a really weird text, Bernabe. Really weird. Oops, wrong chat. Oh, I thought you were just talking about the Survivor Challenge, Clint. I was like, look at Clint. All of a sudden hopping into the old Survivor chat. No, the floor is Levy. I'm just so glad that Harvey is such a friggin'... He's so friggin' lovable, and he's such a big doof. And he's clumsy, and he kind of lopes when he runs, and I hope he doesn't grow out of it. This makes damage have to pee? Alright, look at that. Well, do it in the restroom, damage. Don't do it where you are now. Unless you're in the restroom, then rock and roll me. Rock and roll. This looks like a raven in a sweater. Can you see it? He's looking to the side and he's got a big... Okay. Art. Like finding shapes in the clouds, I guess. I bet people watch Twitch in the bathroom. They do everything else in the bathroom on their phones. Butters, I'm not working. I'm playing with pics, watching Ed, and looking at my Steam and Epic library for redundancies, says Lem. Look at that. Very responsible of you, Lem. This is also very hypnotic. It's Survivor Challenge hypnotic. You wouldn't think this would take that long. You wouldn't think it would take as long as it does, but it sure does. I just love daily internet outages for no explained reason. Oh snap! How long has that been going on? This is the reason is Florida. Yeah, daily. That's not good. I got 3 stars so far. Doing great. Started Tuesday, so with dinner, Sarah and I put someone on our Xfinity Flex box to watch while we eat. Lately, it's been Night Court. Tuesday night, we couldn't because internet pooped out. Then yesterday about this time, and then just now. Wow. What the heck? That's weird. Have they been in contact? Oh, Xfinity. Yeah. That's Comcast. That tracks. I've never had a good experience with Comcast in any city I've lived in. When we were in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, we would get outages all the time for zero reason. Sunny days, rainy days, snowy days. Didn't matter. Internet's out. They have changed it too that I cannot get a hold of a live person. Yes. No amount of screaming representative. Yeah. It was always representative or operator or just when I realized I would spam the number 0 and they'd be like, that's not a valid option. I'm like, oh. It's like they just intentionally go out of their way to not have customer service. When they know they're an only choice, they really don't have to do a good job. Wow, look at this. It's really soothing. I feel that pressure cleaning that trellis would tear up the flowers on it. Oh, dude, it would tear up, especially if you use this nozzle. It would tear up the trellis. I'm really glad we don't have to worry about that. Like, we don't have to worry about distance and pressure as far as like damaging things and being penalized. They do have the different nozzles that work differently at different nozzles and what have you. But we don't have to worry about that. It's just mindless. They know what they're doing. Like Lindsay was saying. This game knows what game it is. This game knows why we need it. It knows. The satisfying ding. Love it. You know, I'm going to do the other side of this fence and then take a quick restroom break. Just make sure that old Harvey doesn't have to go out. He should be fine. Oh, Xbox messaged me. That's nice of him. I'm glad the game knows why we need it, because I don't. Right? I don't know what I need. Thank you, game, for telling me. Yeah. Yeah, ding.
Coffee time.
Zoltar subscribed for 16 months. Wow. Closing in on 2 Twitch babies. Wow, thank you so much, man. What? 16 months? Come on.
When I went on it. Guido, is that your real name, or are you just a Samurai Pizza Cats fan?
Try Star Wars.
Oh, what? What's Star Wars?
No, Guido, not Greedo.
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
Not Guido like an Italian. It's Guido. Wait.
Greedo.
Have I been saying the wrong thing to Guido all this damn time?
Yes.
Yes.
Never corrected me.
Yeah, you're a nice guy that way, you know.
They're really quiet and reluctant. Yes. That's funny. Am I crouched? Nope. Okay. Thanks for Lem for exposing my stupid... Aw. I'm sure he was happy to do it. Oh yeah, I definitely recognize Lem's voice. That's for sure. Good job, Trellis. I thought that would ding for sure. It really does look nice. Look at that. I like it when it just gives it to you. All right, let's see. Anything partial? 97% clean. Fence posts. 7 of 8. Really? There it is. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. I was going to go to the bathroom. That's how addicting this is. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to go check on the pupper. I will be the other pupper. Not that one right there. I will be right back. 1 second, you guys.
I'm a desperate man! I want some fresh coffee!
I am not inverted because I'm a true child of the Lord. Am I saying that if you play inverted, you're not a child of the Lord? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You're what I called born in sin, and I don't trust you. I said it. Andy Thompson, shut up and go home. Perfect stream. I've been on the fence about getting this game, so if you enjoy it, I know I will, says Braylon. I should have stayed in the bushes. Precision. Are you kidding me? I couldn't jump that. I am a young, athletic little girl, and I couldn't make that jump. I'm so not going to make the volleyball team this year. Oh, hey. Shift slab. You know what? While we're here, let's go kill Charlie. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here today. Oh no, Juliana's on the hunt.
Still here. Oh, you can't.
Don't go trying to be invisible in front of me. That was the quickest Juliana kill ever. Hey, let's go to the meth lab, you guys. I'm sponsored by the Destiny app. Destiny app. For when you want to play Destiny, but you're not playing Destiny. Destiny app. Get it today from the Google Play Store. Oh man, look at that. That water sphincter is really powerful. It all begins here. Carry on. Oh, look at the puppy. You can interact with the puppy, you guys. You know the puppy. Sorry. Herbs, there is an H in it. And I say to you again, Solnix, how many hours are you going to spend arguing about this? Honestly. Dynamite, shall we? Oh, yes! You ain't got no skin anymore. It got burned off in an explosion caused by Ed. Boop, boop, boop. That's me. Yeah! Sometimes I just have faith that it's going to be a zipline. Hey, Verdadero Urano. That's the correct pronunciation. T, you call my mod mean one more time. Zenyatta kick! Zenyatta kick! Sorry. Hype in the channel for our toilet that was super clogged.
I save the day. I'm the cowboy, you guys. I didn't do anything the entire game, but I sure did kill people at the end. I'm a cowboy.
It's healing over time. Do you know how this game works? Telling you, man, I'm about to do 18 snaps in a shut-up formation.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
I'm just gonna punch this Arista the whole way there. Out of the way, stool! That's what I say when I flush.
It won't fit. It doesn't fit on. I can't. You can't eat. I can't. It don't. It won't. You guys. It's not being. It won't fit. You guys. It's not. Why? How come? Why?
Hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
I am a vampire robot. This is how humans laugh. I am a vampire robot. Bah.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappeared.
I think.
There it is, the T-Rex! Yeah! Look at me!
What a swing right there, picking up the boys' bottom 9.
Are you kidding me? Battle Mercy got me? Boo! Do your job, Mercy. You're not a... Oh, with your golden gun? Look at me, I've got a golden gun, and my name is Mercy! That's Mercy's new voice.
Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to watch radar.
Hey. Hey, I brought him a bone so you guys can watch him chew on his bone. An old Roy. I think he's trying to bury it. Or bury, depending on what part of the world you're from. Couldn't find the controller for a second. Yeah, he's trying to bury it in these blankets that he's laying on. Chew on what? It's an old Roy. It's a chewy bone called an Old Roy brand. Did you know that in the menu showing what's left with percentages, you can select it and it will gently flash the items in that category that still need cleaning? Wait, what? What's up with the percentages? You can select it and it'll gently flash the items in that category that still need cleaning. Oh, nice. Look at that. Thank you, Benny. Moving along. Yeah, Batman's been very odd this week. I don't know if it's probably a combination of the new pup and he got his shot and he's just been very he's not been very sociable. So I've definitely had to make sure to give him extra attention and extra cuddles. He is a very emotional boy. Oh, I did not realize it was blue at the top there. Look at that. I love it when it just reveals how colorful the item is that you didn't realize. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, when we came back, it started the 8mm film again. Sorry about that. Oh, there it is. I know it, right, Falconer? It's kind of like House Flipper. It actually makes it enjoyable to do the things the things you hate doing. It's like, well, if it was like this, I'd actually do it. Nice. And didn't get covered in gunk. Oh, look at this grill. You're going to actually want to eat off of it. Come on, man. How's the family doing? I hope everyone is well and healthy. Hey. Yeah, I do like power washing IRL just because it's kind of like this where you can definitely see the difference between the before and after. Especially when you're like halfway through. It's like, look what it's doing. Yeah, everything gets wet. Doing okay? Good. Glad to hear it, man. Chuck, will you be playing this as well? Not necessarily on a stream, but just to play it? Or did Lawn Mowing Simulator totally burn you out of the sim games for a while? The metal. I don't think so. I'm so spread out with games. Started new Satisfactory / Stardew Worlds yesterday. Been playing Switch games since I did some hacks. Ooh. As in you're playing Switch games on the PC? Or, because I didn't realize you could hack a Switch. Nick Huntress loves power washing. Chuck wouldn't play this, but I know a friend of his that would. Does it rhyme with Gank Gibbons? Good, I think. Just tired. How are you, Nick Huntress? Oh, look at that. It's still flashing. That's hilarious. Both. I could rant about the Switch, but it's 720, 920p, and it runs at 30 FPS most of the time, and that frustrates me because I'm a friggin' dork. I don't think you're alone in that frustration, Chuck. I've definitely heard that brought up a time or two. Ay. Picked out some new carpet for the house. Nice. I'm real bad at stuff like that. I don't have the eye for it. I can't picture what it's going to look like. Sarah, on the other hand, is really good at knowing what things are, how it's going to look, and definitely, not that I didn't trust her, but I definitely know she has a good eye. I don't either. We have a friend who's a designer who helped us out. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, paint swatches, anything like that. Anything where you look at a little sample in order to judge what the thing's going to look like, I am not good at. I hope it takes into effect that I can't get myself tucked back there to see all the angles. I'm sure it does. Oh, snap. Maybe I can get in there. Maybe I can. Boom. Nice. Thank you. I like it a lot. Oh, look at my brother eating an apple. It's funny. I forgot that was going on. Yeah, that little digitizer we were using the other day does a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it, I gotta tell you. Man, this is a real calm version of Splatoon. I guess it is. Where, I guess as opposed to throwing colors at other people, you're revealing them. This place is looking great. Look at that super tiny car. Oh, I should have had us all guess what color it was going to be. I find it funny that everything is dirty back here except for the grass. This is one of the films, Falconer. For the most part, it's been just a bunch of people that we don't know. Once I figured out how to do it correctly, they turn. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Yep, almost, bud. Once I figured out how to get it finished, or how to get it loaded in, makes a huge difference. As you can see, the picture actually looks pretty good as far as quality goes. There's Mom with her very 60s style hairdo. I think she got her hair done specifically because my grandparents were visiting, because we don't have any pictures of her hair like that. Hi, Ray. But yeah, the hair is straight out of Fallout 4. The most interesting thing we found is nudie films. So far, we found 4 reels of nudie films. So, rock and roll, Grandpa. You had to be so patient back then, man. It's such a process to watch those. Oh yeah, they weren't homemade. They were just like they bought them from somewhere. Everyone asks. I think you're the only one that asks, Chuckus. But it was really weird because the very first, you know, of course, none of the reels are labeled. And so the very first one that I found, guess I never realized they put those on 8mm. Yeah. And so it's funny because there are different, the actual reels themselves. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, this is exactly like the one that was a nudie film, and then it's just like, oh, it's a vacation. So you can't even tell by the reel. But the very first one, I was like, what is this? And it was, because again, we didn't recognize anyone in any of the films, so I'm like, oh, who are these girls? And I was, and again, because the digitizer, you just see a frame at a time, I'm like, oh, they're at a pool or something, I guess, because they're wearing bikinis. And then as I'm watching, I'm like, I think they're wrestling. And I'm like, what in the world is this? And I'm like, okay, wait. These don't look like just random people from a video. They look like they have makeup on. Like, they look like camera ready. And I was like, I don't think this is a... Yeah, like, they don't just look like people on the street. They look like, you know, their hair's done proper. I mean, I guess everybody in the videos, their hair was kind of done proper, but yeah, they just had that look of, I'm ready for the camera. It was all framed and everything, and I was like, oh, wait a second. These girls are wrestling. I don't think that these are cousins I don't know of that are wrestling and goofing around. I think that they're doing another kind of goofing around. Look how shiny the chain is. And then a couple of them, from the very first frame, it was like, oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, I guess the good thing was, even though we had the camera pointed at the digitizer, the screen was so bright we couldn't pick it up for you guys to see. So it's a good thing that... And can you imagine if that would have been my reaction, if that would have been the very first one we did? That'd have been hilarious. But what's funny is that none of them were labeled, so I don't know how he knew the difference. Like, how do you not grab the wrong one when it's family movie time? Unless that was part of the fun, I don't know. It was a different time. What's really sad is for a split second, I was like, you know what? I bet I could sell this on eBay. Somebody out there is going to want this. like, no. I'm just going to throw it away. There is one that I threw away. Let me show you guys. I started it. My man is always thinking of the profit margins, but the historical record, I know, right? It's this, The American in Orbit. And I just thought this was the brand of the film. This is actually a film that you buy and play it for for your family. And it's a pre-made film, and it's a film about, it's like a little documentary on Neil Armstrong. But it's all over YouTube, and they're actually all over eBay as well. And all of them that I saw are about $10, and it didn't seem to be super active. So I was like, I'm not gonna. These things take forever. So I was like, well, it's already on YouTube. I'm just gonna throw them away. The nudie ones, I bet, aren't $10. Also, I couldn't help but wonder, I mean, the cost of getting these things digitized is pretty crazy. I had looked into how much it would be to send them off and have them, you know, transferred to DVD or an SD card or whatever. And it was definitely cheaper to get the machine. But I guess sending it away is a little different. But if I had gone to a store and said, hey, can you develop these for me? And given them just the whole box of reels, and at least 4 of them were nudie films. First of all, I wonder if they're allowed to. And second of all, that's going to be a fun visit when I return. At least thrift them. I'm sure someone would find those interesting. It's interesting how many cuts there are in the films. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of them had been, like, physically cut and then spliced together. Like, I don't know if the film broke and had to be respliced or whatever, but it did come with a little splicer thing that I'm not going to use. Part of the reason I wanted to get these digitized is just because they take up so much room. And now that I see that most of them are people that we don't even know, I feel a little better about throwing the majority of them away. Did I bring a ladder? I finally need this step ladder. Nice. I wonder how far we'll get in terms of facial recognition. You can find out who those people are. Yeah, I thought about that.
It's not the caffeine that gives us the buzz. It's you.
Chuckus. Thank you for the bits, bud. I'm going to try. Hey!
Oh my god, stop. Appreciate your follow, appreciate your time. Chuck, wow, you just... Oh! I did not feel good about that. That was bad, what I just did. I want to... I ran over that fox.
Will really wanted a Polaroid camera for his birthday. The film's priceless, so you got to give him a digital one. Oh, wow. I read about facial recognition company that lets you find faces across the internet with really good accuracy. Look at that. He said he wanted to visit all the national parks and take photos. That's awesome. That's such a cool thing for a little dude to want to do. That's so wholesome, Sloth. I love how much Sloth loves wholesomeness in people. There's a bunch right near you. This is true. Are you guys near Window Rock at all, Slothy? I don't think so. I think that's south of you, right? I drove through Window Rock when I drove out to California for the first time. But it was at night, and I was very bummed that I timed it like that. That's all you want in life, for your kids to go with you to national parks. Aw. That's wholesome. Oh, snap. There's a bunch of crap under here. Never heard of it, but it's not too far. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, the pictures I've seen are gorgeous. Hey. Also, Solnik, Sarah is in St. Louis right now at the Beachbody Convention. So, I know you guys aren't super close, but you can probably hear all the screaming as they're working out. Hey. I'm not sure that's weight bearing. Of course it is. You were in St. Louis yesterday? What? Yeah, she's there until Sunday. A lot of her coaches are there with her. Looks like she's having a good time. They had like a 20s theme party, so they all dressed up like they were in the 1920s. Not like they were in their 20s, but... I know, I would have gone, but she's there for... I was just gone from streaming for a while, and then from there, they're going to Kansas to visit Sarah's brother and his new twins, and I ain't about all that. You gotta see the baby. Nice. So looks you guys could hit up Grand Canyon, Zion, Petrified Forest, Saguaro National. See? I like Arizona. I really do. Like, Indiana is what I call a drive-through state, wherein there's not really much to see. Most people that have been here have been like, oh yeah, I drove through there. And Arizona's a great drive-through state, as in it's just beautiful to drive. I was really glad when I drove out to California that it took me through Arizona and that I didn't have a timetable. It was just me, so I could just explore. Oh, wait, the Grand Canyon's right here? Yeah, I guess I'll take a detour and go see it. Illinois is a drive-through state. Ohio's a drive-through state. Rocks and stuff. Nice. For real, Will wants to take pics of rocks and stuff. I mean, rocks can be pretty cool. Head out to the Trona Pinnacles in the Mojave Desert, right outside of Ridgecrest, California. That's amazing there. One of the coolest places I've been. Yeah, a lot of the Midwest is a drive-through state, to be honest. We have the best rocks. Like, I think a lot of the scenery in Arizona is very like Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote. Like, you get those really cool rock formations that they always drew in those old Bugs Bunny cartoons. Just completely different from the East Coast. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, no contest. Just... And it's just crazy that it's... I mean, I say that like about California as well. Like the fact that you can drive an hour in any direction and be in like a totally different ecosystem and environment. And it's just crazy. It really is crazy how big the America is and just how different it is. Will's birthday is Sunday. He gets his camera then, and I'll share some of his stuff. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool.
It's coffee time.
What? Falconer subscribed at tier 1. I know, right, Slothy? You are definitely paying to live there. Falconer, 11 months. What? Thank you so much. Johnny, thank you, man. Check this out.
Let me tell you, it's a lot of bending over. It's like, okay, yep. It's a little rough.
Hey, I love out of context clips. Lots of bending over. I knew that'd get Solnix's attention. It summed it all up. It really did. Enough said. You guys were at 95% clean, and I'm a little sad about it. I mean, not that there's more to clean after this, but... What?
It's you.
So, how are you, friend? What's going on? Slothy, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you, friendo. Are you kidding me? There's that button.
You guys like hanging out with me? I'm a girl, so I need like constant upon constant validation. If I'm not getting validation, like, am I even a white woman?
Sloth, have you watched the Bob's Burgers movie yet? I just realized it was on HBO Max, and I didn't know that it was. You hit the 10,000 bits badge, and I don't know how to feel. I feel grateful, Sloth. That's how I feel. Thank you. I don't know why Ed isn't playing My Friend Peppa Pig. It's on Game Pass. I've never seen Peppa Pig. Mostly because I guess I don't have kids. Oh, it's on Hulu too? Nice! Yeah, we're waiting for the entire series of Only Murders in the Building to drop, so then we're going to binge watch it. You're appreciated, Sloth. You're a good friend. Old chum. Oh. This one's on the house. Look how chrome and shiny. A good friend and an even better enemy. I know, right? We have to throw things at each other again and catch them. On Rubber Bandits. That game is so much fun. Those clips of you guys playing with us, they're so good. Johnny, have you played that game with your kids? Do they like that game? Or like Human Fall Flat, things like that? Really need to buckle down on your Destiny season. You know what? I feel bad because I got the season pass and I played it for that 1 or 2 days and was like, yeah, it's good to be back. And I haven't been back since. I feel really bad. I'm a jerk. Yeah, Sloth, we need to play that again. And I had every intention of doing it. I just didn't for whatever reason. You know what? Because Overwatch 2, I think. That's a big part of the reason. Next week. Oh, man, we should. Lawnmower engine cleaned. All right. Oh, here we go. There we go. Lawnmower cleaned. All right. Oh. Lawnmower handle cleaned. All right. Oh, hey. This isn't done over here. Look at this. What? If your lawnmower needs to be power washed, then I have questions. Right? Come on, Stonewall. Jackson. You're not sure you can power wash away the rust. I know. It might have been water that made it that way in the first place. Is it just this wall here? Control panel. Control panel. Where's control panel? I don't see anything blinking yet. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, I have to click and grab this. That's kind of annoying. Retaining walls and retaining wall caps. Oh, jeez. Okay, and retaining wall caps. Oh my goodness. Wow, Bobby. Okay, more retaining wall caps. What is this? The shed roof and windows. Oh, really? Okay. I'm pushing the button for it to show dirt, and I'm not seeing anything glow. I'm trying to find the retaining wall caps that I missed. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness, shed roof. Slothy just earned a new 10,000 bits badge. What? Slothy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Slothy, G freaking G. Thank you, friendo. Boy, I miss the days where you could get bits for watching ads. That was nice. Twitch must not have made anything off of that, because they got rid of that. I know, right? I was such a farmer for those bits. I loved giving people bits. I did not mind sitting through ads. But yeah, Twitch must not have made anything off that, because they sure got rid of that. I watched all of the ads and gave feedback, right? I was trying to be very helpful. Ever since I was in Andy Mandu's stream the other day, and they were watching 90 Day Fiancé, I kind of want to watch it. But I don't think it's on anything that I've got, and I don't want to pay for it, like on Amazon, like to buy the seasons or anything. It's so engrossing, right? It really is. It's very much like that show Catfish. I really liked watching Catfish, by the way. Come on, Shed Roof. You have to have Amazon and Discovery Plus. Okay, yeah. I'm not doing all that. Retaining wall cap, shed roof, swing, sofa, cushion. I try to get into it because I love garbage. Aw. Boom. All right. Retaining wall cap, swing, sofa, cushion. Oh, I thought we got this. I thought it dinged. Oh, gosh. Look at that little tiny spot. But boy, I couldn't. Wait, is it? Oh, right here. Oh, wow. Sneaky. Retaining wall cap. Boy, this game gives me bad posture. I'm not even seeing anything glowing. I'm pushing the button to make it, whatever's dirty, glow. I don't see anything glowing. There you are. Maggie, it's very relaxing, right? I was just saying, I'm going to watch so much Survivor this weekend while I play this. Maggie, also, how was your trip to Seattle? We've heard Sloth's thoughts. We've heard some of Chuck's thoughts. What were your thoughts? How was your time? Hey! Hey, Doc. Cal here. I got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. I'm watching Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers. I wish I could remember when I started watching all of the seasons of Survivor. I'm flying through them. I wish I could remember when I started. She had the best and coldest room. Oh, wow. Speaking of which, this room is freezing right now. I'm going to turn off the air. It's okay, bud. Don't be afraid. Oh, that little scaredy cat. Scaredy bat. He doesn't even want his stick. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey, I remember doing all that. The yard looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Thank you, sir. Oh, man, what do we want to do, you guys? Clean the bungalow, the playground, or the dirt bike? What are you guys feeling? I'm 5.3 points away. OMG, stream more, please. As soon as Clint does it, we're upping the price. Crazy. Because there's a limited amount. Because Dino, playground for sure, says Drolos. Dirt Finder. First of all, that's not my name. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis. And a few fretful folk have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course, but if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. If I don't get it, I will rage. Also, I enjoy how much Batman sleeps. I didn't realize how much dogs in general slept. And we even had a dog. I don't remember him. I guess we were away at school and what have you. But I don't remember him sleeping so much. But I think I saw somewhere that dogs sleep like 20 hours a day. I thought that was just cats. But it's gross. Visibly gross. If we could just humor them. My dog sleeps 23.5 hours each day. Now you know what he did. Lazy bum. Oh, we have a step ladder and an extension ladder. Look at that. Well, we got to do the dino first, right? Oh, yeah. That's where the farts come out. Sorry. Bernabe, do you not know me, sir? Got a lurk. Have a great rest of your day. All right, Clint. Thank you for the lurk, friendo. Take care of yourself, all right? So colorful and shiny now. It's so satisfying. Then I remembered, is you. It me. It me, fire truck on point. Stego slide. Sloth, I don't know if you were in chat the other day when I said it, but I thought of you. Where was I? Where did I say? I don't even remember where I was. But something happened, and I said, it me. And I thought of you. I was like, oh, Slothy. Slothy influenced me. And my vernacular. I like that we're making a silhouette of this thing behind it. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That's the second time this week that happened? Really? Who else did you influence, Slothy? Who else's vocabulary? Oh, look, there's our van over there. Okay, at first when I got here, I was like, this playground's not very big, but when you look at it, I feel like there's a lot of nooks and crannies we're going to be doing here. The pride. You are an influencer. A coworker used the term noodling. Noodling? Like when you fish for catfish with your hands? I don't know if I know that slothyism. That slothism. Isn't noodling thinking? I use it for like dilly-dally or just kind of loitering around. Really? They're just noodling around? Do you say noodling around? Do you just say noodling? Oh, just gonna noodle about. Oh, that's hilarious. Is that an original sloth? Or did you get that? Did you get that from somewhere? I've never heard that. All tenses. Look at that. They're noodling. They noodled. They will noodle. They noodled. Andrew's mom says that, and I love it. Oh, that's hilarious. So I stole it and made it your own. My niece, who, one of the Tapmans, they live in Spain now, but she was adopted from Costa Rica. She is where I get stopita from, because that's how she would say a lot of her words. She would, if the word ended with a consonant, she would put an sound at the end. Actually, not even a consonant, because she would say no a lot of uhs. And I've found that now she's a little bit older, and she no longer does it. And it was kind of made me sad. It really stuck out to me, though, because someone was doing something, and she was like, "Stop it!" And I was like, I'm afraid you mean stop it. That's where I get that from, Falconer, yep. My little niece. I'm very easily influenced. I think I have a little something from pretty much everyone I've ever met. I have nothing original about me. It's all just osmosis. And I am that creation. Also, when I watched that 8mm film, I don't know if it's that's how kids wave or just how I waved, but I noticed I wave a lot in that those old home movies, and it's always like this. Like I broke my wrist, and I'm showing someone. I'm very much a hodgepodge person. You say, "Oh, snap," all the time. No, yes. Yes. That's awesome. This looks great already. Oh. What are these things called? The these aren't steins. What are these things called? Platelets? I'm not sure. Also, I forgot that I wrote fart on him, and I was like, oh wow, the design is he's all crisscrossed. Plates? Could be plates. Platelets are blood cells, right? Oh, it's this button. We gotta get your undercarriage, sir. I really don't want to use a ladder. Wow, look how shiny. I love it. Well, the kids shouldn't have dermatitis anymore, hopefully. Also, kids are dirty, so who's to say who gave what to whom? At least not contact dermatitis. Exactly. I kind of want to give it a little tiny butthole. Just like Lego gave the that one tiger. Little tiny butthole. I don't know if I'm allowed to clean this part of the dinosaur on stream. That might be against TOS. I'm not sure. I'll do it, but I am aware that I am pushing the boundaries of tastefulness. Can I get lower than this? This is low. Okay. Crow liked it. Such a child. Yesterday when I took Harvey for a walk, something freaked him out. It was the first time we went for a walk, and he all of a sudden just wanted to stop and wanted to turn around and go back. And so yesterday we did, and today he did it again. And I'm like, okay, I don't want you to start being afraid of walks. So I took him down a different path. And he was fine with it, but it was just really weird. I don't know what. And then we came back the way that we were originally going to leave. And he seemed fine, but it was just really weird. Maybe he knew we were going to meet the meth guy. Yeah, there's a house that's pretty run down that just looking at it, you're like, ooh, that looks like a meth lab house. And then when I've been taking Harvey on his walks, I noticed that now, it's been that way for years, that now that there's a dumpster outside and they've like repainted the porch and what have you. And I'm like, oh, somebody must have bought it. And then there was a guy outside today, and he said, nope, he just started to do stuff with it. But he had a few missing teeth. I think because of meth. He was too young to be missing that many teeth. Unless he's like a fighter. Or a meth user. But I was just so used to the house just being like, looking like crap. Looking like this playground, to be honest with you. Like horrible. And it's been that way for so long, I thought for sure someone bought it. Just like there's no way they've decided to now finally clean their house. Could well be, yeah. Especially in this area, unfortunately. It's become one of the things we're known for. I guess when there's not much to do in Indiana, and they've taken down Indiana Beach. I guess the only other option is just, you know, just cook up a little meth. How much we still have to do on the old Stegoslide? It's under half, I guess. I guess it's not that much. Stegoslide is a pretty good idea. It's a nice concept. I like it. Now these are the Friday vibes I needed. Oh, Clemson, I'm glad to help. How are you, man? What's going on, dude? We're just trying to clean up this playground because apparently kids are getting diseases from it. I can't imagine why. It's only covered in tar. Doing well, wrapping up your workday. It's not the tar pits, but it looks like it is, doesn't it? Kids are filthy. Oh yeah, and we're doing a giveaway today, you guys. I forgot about that. Don't let me forget. You know, I have a deck and a power washer if this inspires you to try the real thing. You know what? It doesn't. I very much feel like, you know what? I've been power washing all day, and it was way easy. I think I'm good. It's kind of like Guitar Hero. Why practice the real thing when I can play for 4 seconds and immediately sound identical to the original? I don't know why that's not showing for you, Falconer, but I'll check here and see if you bought in. If you like, I can keep the number of tickets you got secret, but if you want to know how many you have, I can definitely let you know. Oh, you are in, Falconer. Yes, you are in. How many do I need to have one more than Falconer? Well, Streamlabs only lets you buy a certain amount. Like, I originally wanted to make it unlimited, just so people could buy as many as they wanted, but Streamlabs won't let that happen. So, as a result, you cannot. Exactly. What I'm saying is, you can't. There will be no one-upping of Johnny today. Not today. What do I do with this money, by the way? Is it like House Flipper where I can buy better things? They haven't really told me. Okay. Clothing. Personalize the look of your power washers. A range of washers from small home units to industrial powerhouses. Attachments and accessories. Cleaning liquids attached to soap nozzles. Match liquids to surface materials for the most effective results. Wow, look at this. Oh, it's locked at level 15. Boo. Rapidly removes all dirt types from glass, metal, plastic, wood. Oh, man. Multi-purpose. Rapidly removes all dirt types from many different surfaces. Isn't that what I'm using? Ooh, increases the area of effect while maintaining maximum pressure. This is the same thing, but it's $75. It must be better, right? This is $120. That must be better. Can't be used when close to a surface. Let's get this one. Wait, I can't buy it. Why, I have $600. Oh, it's locked at level 40. You know what? I will get... Turbo Noz will be a great band name, right? Turbo Noz. They go to different washers. This one here. I'll buy this one. Boom. All right. Where is my equipment? Here we go. Extension. Wait, nozzle. Do I have it? Where's my turbo nozzle? Hey, Andy. The equipment is specific to each of the power washers. What? What do I have? Power washer. Oh, wait. Select. Improves the range, but can't be used when close to... well, no. I'll just continue on, I guess. What's going on, Andy? How you been, man? Maybe that's why they haven't talked about the store, really. It's because I'm not really able to do that yet. Maybe that's why. Because it's weird they wouldn't have told me about that, right? Like, oh, hey, now you can get this. Can this still be considered no work Friday if you're simulating a job? Yes, because I'm only simulating it. And it's very relaxing. I just had a big old yawn. I'm going to play this all weekend long and watch Survivor, and it's going to be great. Oh, we are getting close to the Stega slide being finished. Muddy feet. The store isn't explained from what you took notice of. Really? Okay. Hey, we got him. Beautiful. All right. Let's make a zone here. A clean zone. And everything on this side of the line will be cleaned. This will be the clean zone. You can buy better power washers as you level up, which is well worth it. Okay. I would like a better power washer. I would like to level up. Okay. Power washers. Here we go. I don't think I can yet, though, right? Is that what we saw? Wait. Owned. Yeah, I can't yet. Level what? 25? 15. What level am I? 10. All right. Oh, that's not too far away. Exactly, Clemson. This is like that episode of Different Strokes. Did anyone ever do that? Did anyone ever try to split your room in half with a sibling? I think I remember us saying we were going to do that, but then just the way that the room was just wasn't really conducive to doing it. So I don't think, if we did it, we didn't do it for more than 5 minutes. Boy, it's really hard to tell the difference on that part. Sure, your children are going to do that? Get out of here! You're some college roommates that did it, really? Just to be silly, or were they mad at each other? You can always back out of the playground and do smaller tasks to level up. But dinosaurs. Mostly silly, but mostly because one was a slob and the other wasn't. Oh, I get that. You know what? Maybe we should do that bike. We did do a dinosaur. Because we can save this, right? If we go back. Wait. Clean the dirt bike. Wait, career mode. In progress. New. Yeah, let's go clean the dirt bike for a little bit. It's only $75. Oh, this one's $600. Yeah, this one's going to be huge. All right, let's do the dirt bike. There's got to be something up with my dirt bike. You see, I'm one of life's winners. Every morning, I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. When I have a coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth. But on this bike, I always finish dead last. I'm wondering if there's mud stuck to the manifest, or whatever it is, slowing me down. I'm also kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in over 15 years. Thanks! Okay, I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth and say, this should be pretty fast. Right? It won't be, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. It's so tiny compared to the van. What if we just did that much and then we were like, pay us, please? Oh, I feel like we're going to learn the names of a lot of parts of motorcycles on this one. Two stars. Yeah, this job's pretty easy. NGL. Wow, this is gonna be a quick $50. I like it. Oh, those satisfying dings. Ding, right? Gonna spray water right in the engine there if that's fine. %clean. Look at that. Good call, Clemson. Or Benny. There it is. Rockroll Martian. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's been 3 hours and it doesn't feel like it. It's amazing. Also, how are you, Rockroll Martian? I hope you're doing well, bud. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. Brake discs. Yeah, I gotta highlight these because I don't know what those are. Oh. Engine, fairing, and sprocket. Everything is well? Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. You guys know Toad the Wet Sprocket, right? Oh, that's a sprocket? Really? I did not know that. Fairing. What is a fairing? I don't see anything lighting up. What is a fairing? Okay, fairings. Okay, blink for me, please. Oh, man. I don't even see anything blinking. What's funny is it says I got 6 of 7 of the fairings, but I don't know what a fairing is. Should be blinking now. Fairings are the body panels. That one looks like it's blinking, doesn't it? Oh, it's right there. Wow. Hey, thank you, Clemson. Job complete. Nice. Clean as an egg. What? You're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. Clean the bungalow. Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, before we do that, and before we end our streams, a quicker stream today, but again, Sarah's not here, and I kind of want to just make sure that all the pets are good. But we got to do a giveaway, you guys. So, fair warning, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to grab any last-minute tickets that you'd like to grab. The pup's doing well, Fluxel. He's doing really well. While I'm upstairs, he's downstairs in his, I call it his room, because I don't like to say, go to your cage. So I call it his room. And he likes to be in there. He really likes, we know one pup is good, yes, if he's breathing. But he really likes to be, I was hoping I'd be able to get him to go in there when it's not just when we want him to go in there, but the door is always open. We throw toys in there all the time, so he's always running in there, hanging out in there, which is good. I didn't want him to think of it as a place of punishment, but as a safe place, and I think we've done okay at doing that. You're level 15. I can get the next power washer, by the way. Oh, snap, you're right. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go and check and see. I'm not going to say how many tickets you have, but I'm just going to go down the line and say who has tickets. Tony Gunk, Damage Control, The Gametographers, Solnix, Hyrule, Falconer, Chucktowski, Mean Mistreater, Glinturtle, Sloth, Sheehan, Clemson, Fluxel, and Rockroll Martian all have tickets. There are 14 people in total in the raffle this week, and among you, 53,521 tickets. Yeah, when we can get Harvey to not be afraid of the stairs, he will definitely be on camera more. He's not a fan of when I pick him up and bring him up the stairs. He's so afraid of them that when I go to try to pick him up to bring him back down, he knows I'm going toward him to pick him up, and he kind of backs away. He doesn't like that. So hopefully we'll get him stair trained. But in the meantime, it's also nice to not have to worry about the Lego for now. I'm sure we will have to soon. But yeah, he's a good boy. And we were saying earlier, it didn't even dawn on me that an animal would never have seen stairs. And so we have like 3 steps up to our front door. And when we first got here, we could not get him to go up to the front door, and we couldn't figure out why he was afraid of the door. And now we realize, oh, it was the steps he didn't like. So now when he goes up the steps in the front door, he tries to take them all at once to kind of get him over with. He's a clumsy pup, which I love and adore. So he doesn't always make it successfully, which probably just also reinstills his fear of stairs. So we're just trying to take it as slow as he needs to take it, and we'll get there. But yeah, let's do a giveaway. I'm going to click on this pick a winner button here, and I'm going to close the entries. And then click on this pick a winner button, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pick a winner for me. 1, 2, boom. Who is it? Me and Mistreater Nathan. Doggone it, man. Look at you. Congratulations, sir. You've won the item of your choice from the merch store. Oh, man. Nathan, well done, sir. I'm going to go ahead and complete this. I will send Nathan a message in case he's not in the chat right now to let him know. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start the giveaway for next week, because next week is still in July, right? I believe it is. Here we go, starting the giveaway. Ho, ho, ho. Here we go, go, go. Go freaking darn it. Lem. Hey, it's open for next week. You can start to get your tickets now. You guys, thank you so much for a fun stream. I knew this would be fun. Anytime that we can just chat and hang out together, I know it's going to be a good time. Slothy, thank you for the 100 bits. Falconer, thank you for the resub. 5 months. Chuckus, thank you for the 69 bits. For some reason, Clemson, you might want to check and see how many points you have. That did not go through. So you might want to throw out an exclamation mark. Oh, you've got 546. Oh, you barely missed it. I was going to say. Falconer, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you, bud. Chuckus, thank you for the bits. Zoltar, thank you for the resub. Sloth, thank you for the gift sub. Kate, thank you for the resub. Limsey, thank you for the resub as well. You guys are amazing. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Clean all the things, power wash all the things. You know I'm gonna. Am I gonna play this on Monday? Probably not, because I will have finished it. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, for real. And I will talk to you guys soon. Congrats again, Nathan, Mean Mistreater. And we'll see you guys on Monday for another Master Build Monday. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. We've got 2 different ones to choose from, but they are both from Harry Potter. So... Accio fun!
Everybody is to leave here immediately. This cafe is closed until further notice. Clear the room at once.